You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine wrecking, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
Nothing left of the place you were born, it's photo. Less of you is an understatement, I know so. And a rose is a rose if it won't grow. Broken roads always leave you at home in a cold world. Carry on with the company, keep now. Hold me close in the dark of places you won't go. Do you think we can make it to midnight? I don't know. No, I can't walk straight on my own. You can see what you please with your eyes when they won't close, they won't close. Long gone are the voices we live with back. Picture books have never been so narrow. Still I open the page with the bullet in the arrow. Steady hand on the curtain call. Saying nothing, she says it all. Your friends left you and they didn't have the heart to say. Why don't you give you away? Anywhere but where we are Anywhere but where we are right now. Anywhere but where we are right now. Anywhere but where we are right now. And I'm fine with knowing that you are gone. And I'm fine with no one at all. And anywhere but where we are right now. Picture books have never been so narrow. Still I open the page with the bullet in the arrow. Steady hand hooks the curtain call. Saying nothing, she says it all. Your friends left you and they didn't have the heart to say. Why don't you give you away?
Oh, geez. All right. Looks like that's all messed up. Let me see if I can fix this up. So what, this would go here. All right. I guess that's better. Hey, I'm Justin from Rebel. yeah, obviously I'm a little bit ill prepared for tonight's live stream, but yeah, today we're gonna go over why the first check you receive for music is oftentimes the last check you ever receive for music, and it has a lot to do with the way music deals are structured. They are not a loan. A record deal is not a loan. You would be better off with the loan. The reason they're not loans is because music is a volatile asset at best. Loans are typically issued for things that are a lot more stable. So instead of a record label giving you a loan and tying it to a ridiculous interest rate, what they invented is something called an advance, right? So a lot of you are aware of this, but a lot of you don't understand the terms of an advance, or maybe you do. You have a good idea about it. So this could just be a recap. If you want, blast me in my comments section or whatever, but this is the truth as I understand it. So an advance comes with a lump sum up front and a payback that's going to come out of the royalties for your music, meaning you're going to pay back this lump sum that someone gave you with the money your music earns. All you got to do is sign on the line, and no one is ever concerned about who's making sure the money is getting paid back correctly against that advance. You sign on the line, you get a check, and hopefully everything goes well with the collection process on that music. That is where things go sideways, right? You sign on to your terms. So let's go over the terms of a deal. So you have the recoupment rate, or how much of the money your music earns is going to go against the advance. So the other night I went over T-Pain's deal. I think he had a 85-15. So, well, let's just take a step back. The recoupment rate is basically saying that they're giving you this money up front, and now when you're going to earn money from your music, not all of it is going to go against the money they gave you up front. You're not paying down that advance with the money, all of the money that your music makes. Only part of it's going to pay it down. So in T-Pain's deal I described the other night, 15% of the money his music earns went against the money they gave him, making it so that a $40 million advance, he would have to earn $266 million in music royalties to get out of that deal. So there are 4 royalty types, and each royalty type you can get an advance against, right? But a lot of times what ended up happening was we'll just rope all of the money you're making into a 360-degree deal. And then they expanded that and all kinds of other stuff. But effectively, this advance, it's a lot harder to pay back than a loan. So now you're paying back your advance with a fraction of what you earn from your music. Great. Let me see here. You can negotiate a percent of the income paid through before the recoupment, but good luck doing that. So now that you've signed this deal and you're looking at these numbers in a different way, you can understand how a lot of times it becomes impossible to pay that advance back. Also, a lot of deals, a lot of things come with different stipulations on services you need to use, services you need to pay for, things that are going to come out of your pocket. It gets very, very dicey. So I want to dive into the next part, which is now that you have the advance, you want to pay it off as quickly as you can so that you can get another advance, or, you know, get your royalties back, get the masters to your songs back. So the way you would go about doing that is making sure that every last dime that your music earns goes against it. You have to keep collecting that money like it's going into your pocket, because If it doesn't pay off that advance, then you're not going to earn back your music and be able to get another advance. So let's see if this is working right. All right. So yeah, this is our website. Everything is off tilt today. I don't know what's going on. So we go here and then we go here. All right. Sting. This is a great example. You might know this song, Desert Rose. Okay. So the money from this song is all over the place. Okay. Like, can I get to the bottom one? There's so many different, how can I get all the way down to the bottom there? Yeah, so let me shrink this up, pull this up. There you go. Now you can see it. All right. So the song Desert Rose by Sting. When that song streams, the royalties that are earned on the publishing side get split out 5 different ways, okay? Depending on what streaming platform, depending on, how the performing rights organization is matching that song. This is insane. Sometimes it goes against your advance. Sometimes it doesn't go against your advance. So it's completely disjointed. And the reason I bring up like major artists like this is to let every independent artist know, every artist that's doing this on their own, to actually see that it's not a you problem. It's not like there's a group of people out here that have this all figured out and are doing it great. They're not out there. You can step in here and do it right for yourself and get your registrations claimed correctly. And that's the point. That's why we're here doing this. These label advances and the structure here is set up to make it so that you sign one time and then you're working for these guys forever. You're never going to get out of it. There's no bankruptcy. If you go bankrupt from it, they're just going to take the rights altogether. Okay, you've created an asset. You have to remember who you are. When you sit down and you make a song, you have created an asset from nothing. You've created in the same way that God created the universe, okay? This is the power he imbued us with from the beginning of creation. You have the ability to create, and when you sit down and you create music, you've made this pure creation. So now you have this thing, okay? And sometimes it's valuable. If you're good at making music, what you create can be really valuable. And all of a sudden, a bunch of people show up and they recognize that value because other people like listening to your music. So now that you have this thing that's so valuable and everyone's coming for you, they put these deals in front of your face. And there's no other industry that's doing deals like this. It's not a square deal. It's hard for you to tell what's good, what's not good, and then next to impossible for you to figure out how to go out and collect this stuff. That's why we're here. And I see a lot of other companies offering to do things and different stuff like this. And there's a very specific reason why we've structured ourselves the way we've structured ourselves. We want you to control this tool. We want you to take control of this, the ability to register royalties, to identify what's uncollected and register them. What will end up happening is our clients are already earning money, but we'll bring on more clients. Those clients will earn money. They will have the opportunity to control what we're doing with this tool. Anyone that's using it will have a voice. So you structure your company differently than every other company that's out there, so that instead of it being some corporation that's king, you have the people that are using it are the ones who are controlling it. The power rests with the artists, okay? That's why I'm doing this. That's why you're not seeing ads. That's not why we're not out chasing money. We're chasing after people that are just like us, that have made music and are not getting paid the royalties correctly. We have a tool. I want to give it to you. I'm giving it to you. That's what this live stream is. That's what all of this is. This is about us making something good that we're using for ourselves and saying, hey, you know what? This is super powerful. We need to give this to other artists. Let them use it. That's why I'm here. It is, if our team just unleashed what this thing can do, I can click on any one of these and register for that royalty right now. That money I could say, oh, you know what? What is there, 6.25% here? Great, I'll take that. Oh, looks like there's 93.75% here. I could click through here and take that. I'm being very careful about what I show on the screen. We built this and we're giving it to you. Because my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You're out there among wolves like sheep. You need to be clever as a serpent. You need to be clever as a serpent and gentle as a dove. That's the point. The point is, with the right tools and opportunity, musicians can take full control of the music industry. Understanding what's going on, most of you do. That's why I'm not going out and doing protests. Like, what am I going to protest for? What's a protest going to do? Step in, do something about it. If you're interested in helping us, if you're interested in being a part of this, let me see if I can get the website up. Here, this is the website. We did our best to put this declaration in as short form as possible, okay? This live stream is our advertising. Share this. Tell people, hey, these guys built this thing that identifies, collects royalties. It's free money. It's like a money printing machine. Thousands and thousands, up $700 million that people don't know they're owed. We have the ability to connect you with it and get it for you. And yeah, sign up, meet with us, whatever. You don't like working with us, that's fine. Go get your money anyway. I don't care. The point here is we're giving you this thing to make the future of music better. We have other stuff that we're working on to address every aspect of the industry. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, you got kids out here buying new outfits for their Roblox characters, but no one can pay $1 for a song? Doesn't make any sense. Music is so powerful. If you think all of this suppression and attack on music, you need to realize what's going on here. See, years ago, someone would come up to your door. Let's say we're talking Revolutionary War, okay? If you were alive during the Revolutionary War, some guy would come up to your door. Maybe you know him, maybe you don't. And he'd be like, British are causing hell down the road. We're saddling up and we're going to go fight. So you're sitting in your living room, someone knocks on the door, they tell you that we're going to go fight the British, so you grab your gun and you leave, and all of a sudden you're in war. That's how you receive news. Now we receive news, you get the information, and we sit at home and we don't do anything. You're doing nothing about it. You're not going to step up to the plate and make it happen. We're over here, we're stepping up to the plate, we're making it happen. I don't want to be on this live stream. I got a lot of things I'd rather be doing. I'm on this because I can communicate to the whole world at any given time. And anyone that's watching this can go, you know what? These guys got something over here. I just saw that Sting's Brand New Day is not collecting all its royalties. I have decks and files, and I can't search for an album without finding unclaimed royalties. Or even more common is the splits going all over the place like that. It is a train wreck in here. We can put your name next to whatever you like, get you cleaned up, easy. But we're not just going to release this into the wild so anybody can get a hold of it. We're going to make sure that the person is who they say they are, and then we'll start working with them, and then we'll put them inside what we're doing. So anyway, I hope you want to work with us. Wow, this looks really weird on screen, doesn't it? I'll have to work on this live stream for next time, but hey, I'll see you soon. All right.
Well, folks, time to call a night. Do what you feel and keep both feet on the wheel. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So till next time.
Yeah, you gotta love it. from sleep and get high every day of the week. I used to ride late night dirt bag with the creeps, just trying to find ways to eat. And niggas couldn't play with me then, can't play with me now, still die for what I believe. And you know the kid top 10 if you talking uptown or you talking about NYC. And I mostly roll on my own, smoke on my own, make money downtown, make hits on my own, rap and mix it. Fact, no fix. Drop 40, no assist, and grab the ball when you miss. Cooking like a chef, swear it's all in the wrist. Moving like the ref, I make the calls in this bitch. I flip the switch if you ain't catch the drift. Weed blowing out the whip, the driver got a grip. Think nothing of it. It's nothing but you gotta love it. Bad ones in here, future baby mothers. I see you two-stepping, everybody turned up when my crew stepping. It's nothing but you gotta love it. Uptown niggas don't play no games. We nothing but hustlers. Uptown niggas don't play no games. Oh no, if you take the time to find who you are, then you'll be fine. Touch the stars, be back by 9. Lost my watch and lost my mind. Baby, come and talk to me. I really wanna know your name. I ain't saying I gotta be with you, just wanna drive you insane. I see you two-stepping. It's the nigga with the dope dick, having you geek. Heard you been dope sick, you ain't seen me in weeks. Will I be giving doses next time that we meet? I'm the big Bronx nigga, bankroll flipper, titty bar tipper, Hennessy with my niggas. Don't take no picture, fast life liver. And if you like me, 7 grams ain't shit. Big bleezy beezy, always smoking out the zip. Whole click, gas station, swear eighth like a nick. And if I'm here, don't gotta ask what I'ma do about it. She let me hit and kept it quiet like I caught a body. Ain't tell nobody, always call me when she wants somebody. I used to meet her in the lot. She with the shit if you ain't catch the drift. Weed blowing out the whip, I'm dropping off your bitch. Think nothing of it. It's nothing but you gotta love it. Bad ones in here, future baby mothers. I see you two-stepping, everybody turned up when my crew stepping. It's nothing but you gotta love it.